fish sticks. I'm sweaty. Oh, guys, welcome back to the Rib Shack, okay? My name is Romel Bruno. I'm a chef and recipe developer living in Seattle, Washington. And you're back in my kitchen for the 3rd episode of Childhood Eats, okay? The 3rd, wow. I used to dream about this, okay? When I was a kid, when I was a child. You know what we do here, okay? We take childhood classics and try to reimagine them, elevate them. You saw what we did in the past few episodes, okay? We took Hamburger Helper, a classic, redid that. Roll it. That sharp cheddar is kicking ass, taking names. And we love that. Corned beef hash, 1st episode, 1st date, awkward. It looks like throw up. Ooh, we did that, boom. And now we're on the 3rd episode. And as you can tell, we're gonna be trying to recreate and simplify fish sticks, okay? Something I ate a lot as a kid, crushing fish sticks left and right. The brand that I'm gonna be referencing from is gonna be Gordon's. Gorton's. I used to say Gordon, gourd, but it's Gorton's. But I'm gonna say Gordon. This is the one I've eaten most as a kid. Definitely has some off-brands and some Dollar Tree in there. But mainly this. Packaging is super iconic. That's my guy right there, swagged out. We're gonna be examining the packaging, examining the history, and really trying to just dissect what fish sticks are, the culture, the myths behind it, okay? This is the most expensive episode that I've done yet. This is $40 worth of fish sticks, guys. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys, right? Yes, we're gonna crush these behind the scenes, right? We'll give them away. There's a lot of cats walking around giving fish sticks, okay? First things first, you know what we do? We taste test. So I'm gonna bust open this joint. Gonna dissect it. Look at things. Oof, what is this? What is this made of? Is it good for us to eat? I don't know. But we'll find out together. I have my oven preheated to 350. As per instructions. No. 425. This is real, okay? This is happening right now. So I'm gonna put that at 425. You know what I mean? We're just gonna bust it open, okay? Let's get to it.
Gordon's.
Dress the Gordon's fisherman.
We just open it like, you know, and we got fish sticks. Okay? So you look in the bag, wow. It doesn't look crazy at all. It's fish. Normal fish stick. Looking good. The breading is not completely covering it. There's definitely some spot in there and it's really oily. It looks like I got some Vaseline on. Okay? Put this on my lips. Size of my finger, crumbs are coming off. So definitely noticing that. We wanna avoid that when we recreate it, okay? Getting ideas. Brain blast. Alright, so this will go in the oven. It says the time is confusing, but we're gonna do 8 minutes and then we'll check it out after that, okay? And then we'll be back. It's been 8 minutes. I'm gonna check on the fish sticks, see if they're ready. Except flip them. They're not. They're pretty limp right now. It's pretty limp, really oily. I don't know if you guys are getting a good shot of that. Doosh, little Shakira. Not crispy. Not that hot either. I'm gonna flip them all over. I'll throw them back in the oven for like 4 more minutes. And then we'll see what's happening after that. 4 minutes later. Let's see. Pull them out. Pull them out. Pull them out. Alright, and you can smell them. Definitely smells like warmy, bready, toasty fish sticks. Let's see if it's grippy though. Definitely losing that limpness we had. I don't know if it's ready yet. Still feels soft. Break it open. Oh, it's hot. You see that there? I think these are ready actually. I got some condiments. We got that good, that thick Shaka Khan Heinz tomato ketchup. We got some official Pike Place tartar sauce, alright? I'm not the biggest fan of jarred tartar sauce in general. Now that I've been making my own, I definitely prefer that over that. But we'll give this one a try. And the piece de resistance, the fish sticks. Fish stick. Smells good. It smells bready. It's pretty crispy. You can hear it. Yeah. You can hear that? Break that apart there. Not much going on, just, I can already tell it's pretty gummy in there. Not a lot of fish. A lot of bread, a lot of like, alright, let's just see. Definitely getting the bread. Salt, I'm getting salt. I'm getting a mild fish flavor. The bread in is kind of like, for lack of a better word, like pancakey in a way. It's not wowing me, okay? It is crispy when I bite it. I hear it in my brain. I hear the crunch in my brain. So it is pretty crispy, in those 14 minutes. So I think one of the things I want to do when I'm recreating these is definitely focus on the fish. It's a fish stick. It's not stick fish. It's fish first, okay? So I definitely want the fish to be more prominent in it. The breadcrumb I want to be light, crispy. I want to add some more flavor to it too. I think I'm going to throw a little onion and garlic powder in there, a little salt. I'm going to be making my own breadcrumbs too. It's like a cake or something, like, it's not popping. This is a whole bunch of Botox right here. It's like Kardashian, alright? It's like, whoa.
Don't be rude.
So that's pretty sad. So let's try a little Heinz on there. A little of that. Do a little swish, a little dip. Tastes like childhood, bro. This tastes like me sitting on my couch watching DuckTales, just like, my underwear, little tidy whities. Nothing crazy. What more can I say? The guy at Pike Place, I was like, bro, do you have tartar sauce? He was like, yeah, make ourselves homemade, woo! Shout out Nick at Pike Place, but they do make their own tartar sauce. Growing up, I would skip it always. It smells kind of sour. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not a hater, as George Bush would say. Got that tartar on there. Some little diced pickles on there. A little thick. It's not bad. I'm not gonna knock it. I definitely want to just elevate mine. Homemade meal, yogurt. I think I'm gonna keep the capers. I think I'm gonna keep that dill weed. Do some lemon, some Worcestershire sauce, and actually some sauteed shallot. Get a little sweetness, a little nice bite. So those are things I want to change, alright? And then we'll crush these real quick. Obviously, I've been crushing some fish sticks, little BTS. But let me tell you about my adventure at Pike Place, okay? I went there yesterday. And I love Pike Place, okay? As well, it's a well-known place here in Seattle. And I can tell you it right now, okay? Kate, fish stick? Would you like one? I can tell you all about it here and now, but let myself yesterday tell you, okay? Just cut to the foot. I had a fun time. Let's just go to it, okay? All right, we just got back from Pike Place Market. Pike Place is one of the oldest public farmers markets in the United States, okay? This one was founded in 1907. And it's a beautiful place. I've been there since I've been living in Seattle, maybe like 7 times, 8 times. But every time I go there, I'm in amazement at the fish and all the local produce that they have there too. Funny thing is, the original recipe I wrote for this episode had halibut in it. And when I did the recipe test, I was like, wow, this halibut, when I fry it, it's coming out a little bit dry. So I went to Pike Place, I went back. It's like, hey, I brought some halibut from you guys, and this is what I'm doing with it. What do you think would be an appropriate fish to substitute? We came to the conclusion of using lane cod, which is a little bit more fattier, quicker cooker, especially when it comes to deep frying, and that's what you want to do when you're working with fish. The faster you can cook it, the better. Halibut, if you cook it perfectly and you like slow poach it or something like this, even pan searing it, you have a better job of keeping it moist and nice. But the fried fish recipe was not for that. It's hot in this car, so what I'm about to do right now, I'm about to go to the supermarket, pick up some fish sticks, some Gordon's fish sticks, and do some recipe testing with this lingcod and then just cook the stuff and cook it in the oven and taste it and see what I like and just Let's go through the history of fish sticks, okay? Fish sticks were born out of the need to sell and move a lot of processed frozen fish, okay? So back in World War II, fish intake increased because one of the reasons why it increased is because beef was rationed out. So people needed to sell this fish, alright? When they had all these frozen, big, huge cubes of fish, like frozen at sea, they would have different fishes in it, different white fishes, cod, haddock, and pollock. And when they would freeze it, they would just freeze them all mixed matched together. So when they would get back to shore and get back to wherever they were going, they would have these massive blocks of frozen fish all frozen together. And they would try to untangle them, but it would just come out janky as all hell. So I guess someone was smoking a little bit of that dill weed and was like, what if we got a bandsaw and just like cut it into sticks and breaded it, fried it, okay? And sell this product. Around this time, okay, it was the 50s, all right? After the war, fish intake decreased and beef was regular again. You get beef, beef on the block, beef in the stove, beef everywhere, okay? And they had all this extra fish product. They were like, all right, let's cut it, let's bread it, let's deep fry, freeze it. And at this time in the 1950s, okay, freezers were the new thing. It was crazy, okay? They put Walt Disney in one. People were wilding. You feel me? They were like, yo, if we freeze you while you're alive, maybe you can live in 2020, 21. I don't think that worked out. Is Disney alive? Is Walt Disney alive? We don't know, okay? But yeah, so freezers were the future. They taught housewives this is what they needed, this is what they wanted.
So when you're searching for great dinner ideas, remember, at Gordon's, we go a little further.
Jack.
There's crazy times, you know? And Gordon's was founded actually in 1859. I don't know too much on the history of that. They were doing too hot of what was going on, but in 1953, they actually convinced the publishers of Parents Magazine to give them a write-up, okay? When they gave them a write-up, literally the sales of Gordon's fish sticks increased, and they were actually able to get into schools and get into these big, large corporations, okay? And then that's how we got to the fish sticks we know and kind of probably forgot about and kind of love today. Fish sticks, whew, I'm sweaty. Let's make some real deal fish sticks now. Huh? For my fish stick recipe, we're gonna it's a simple one. Got my hands on some nice, reasonably priced ling cod, okay? So you're gonna have ling cod, about 2 pounds of ling cod. Skin was already taken off. You can ask your fishmonger to do that. You can probably even find that in package. It's good to go. You want to cut that into 3/4 inch strips, okay? This fish sticks, baby. And then what you're gonna need for the dredge, you're gonna need 3 large eggs, about a half cup of water. You're gonna put that in the eggs and you're gonna stir it up. That's what we call an egg wash in the game, okay? You're gonna need 2 cups of breadcrumbs. You can use panko breadcrumbs. What we did was made our own breadcrumbs, okay? Super easy. Gonna need 1 large baguette that's stale. I cut that into cubes and I just sat that out overnight. Once that was dried out, I tossed it in the oven at 300 degrees for about 7 to 10 minutes. Just checking it periodically, okay? So once I did that, put in a Vitamix, RoboCoupe. I have a blender, just normal blender. Put those in there and you blend it up till it's a nice, coarsey, fine texture. And I like to season my breadcrumbs. We got 1/4 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1/4 tablespoon of black pepper, and a 1/2 tablespoon of onion powder, okay? Flavor, and you got yourself some breadcrumbs. And you're gonna need about 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You're gonna wanna get a little setup going, all right? You got your flour, you got your egg wash, and you got your breadcrumbs. So once we got all that going, you're ready to just start dipping and dabbing. So you're gonna get some strips of the fish stick. You're gonna wanna put it in the flour first. Make sure it's nice and dredged, dust off a little bit of excess. You're gonna wanna have 1 dry hand, 1 wet hand. So dry, you're going. And then with the dry hand, you'll plop your fish stick into the egg wash. And with your wet hand, you'll just get a little Bob Ross vibes going. Just drench it, whoop, whoop, drag it around. And with that wet hand, you're gonna wanna get straight into the breadcrumbs. And with your dry hand, what I like to do is take some of the breadcrumbs and push it over. Like pick some up and literally put it over the fish stick. And then so it's completely coated. Knock it around, whoop whoop, and then you'll transfer that to a plate or a nice sheet tray if you have it. If it's like with a little grate on it, boom. And you'll just repeat that process over and over until you completed your fish sticks. Alright, for frying, you're gonna wanna have about 3 cups of canola oil, or any type of neutral oil. And I like to use my Dutch oven for frying. Make sure you don't overfill it with oil, all right? It die. That's what'll happen if you overfill your pots with oil, you just die. The secret with fish, okay, let me tell you, is the faster you cook it, the better. The longer you cook it, the drier it can become, okay? So you're gonna wanna heat your oil up to about 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't use the thermometer because that's just how I roll, this is what I do. Once you got your fish sticks assembled, you got your oil nice and hot, what you're gonna want to do is put it on the sides of your pan, 4-5 fish sticks at a time, and just let it cook. Once you drop it in the oil, just let it do its thing. You'll start to get a rhythm. You'll see it bubbling. Just flip it over. You want it to be nice and golden brown. And that thing with ling cod is, doesn't need that long cook time, okay? So I would say for the fish sticks, it should be about 4 to 5 minutes. Once you get them out the oil, make sure you drain it with a little spider, a little spat, whatever you got. And make sure you have on hand a plate or a sheet tray that's just lined with some paper towel to get that excess grease off. You know, sit the fish sticks in there, boom. And immediately after you do that, make sure you have salt on hand, some nice kosher salt, and you'll just season both sides, season it. And boom, you just repeat until all your fish sticks are done. Now for tartar sauce. Tartar sauce. You can just eat this with ketchup if you just won't do that. Alright, but I did a whole thing of tartar sauce, okay? So what you're gonna want for that is 1 cup of mayonnaise. You can use store-bought mayonnaise. I made a little quick mayonnaise myself. For that recipe, you're just gonna need 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk. A little swishy splash of lime juice and about a tablespoon of mustard. You can use whole grain mustard if you want. I like to use yellow mustard while I'm making my mayonnaise, alright? So you'll mix that up, and then you'll have about a cup and a half of neutral oil. I'm going to be using canola oil again. And then what you'll want to do is slowly mount that oil into your eggs. Is this a mayonnaise recipe? No, but that's how I did it. 2 tablespoons of capers, drained, washed, and just roughly chopped on the cutting board. That'll bring like a nice salty flavor. It's something with capers, fish, lemon. Ooh, to me you can't have one without the other. You're going to want to get 3 small dill pickles, diced finely. If you like your tartar on the chunkier side, you can dice them chunky. You're gonna need about 1/4 cup of sauteed shallot. So I would just finely dice my shallot, saute that ahead of time before we do anything else, and just sit that on a plate and let that cool. You're gonna add some horseradish, about a tablespoon of horseradish. You're gonna need 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt, thick. You want 1 tablespoon of dill weed. It's a wonderful dried herb. You should check it out, okay? Don't be afraid of it. The zest and juice of 1 lemon. It's tartar sauce, it's fish. Do I need to say more? No. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. That'll just add umami. One-4 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Just hit it up. Boom. And salt and pepper to taste. And that's how you got that tartar sauce. I would definitely make that in advance and sit that in the fridge and let all the flavors mellow together, okay? Get you a nice little dipping sauce. We did it, alright? It's been a long time coming, but we finished our fish sticks. Now look at these, bro. This thick, crunchy goodness. Fish. It's actual fish in there. Light breading. Nothing too crazy, okay? This is amazing. I'm gonna cry right now. Episode 3, we did it big. It's like Spider-Man 3. That was a good movie. Action-packed. That's what we did, alright? I'm not fronting on here. This is my elevated version of fish sticks. Homemade breadcrumbs. Nice egg wash. Flour. Local ling cod from Pike Place Market. Delicious. Fresh. Gordon's. We ain't Gordon, I love you, you know what I'm saying? But something's up, alright? Oh no. Let me taste it, alright? We got that tartar sauce that we made, fresh and creamy. Just take a little dip in there. Look at that. Flaky and creamy at the same time once you work it in your mouth, alright? And once you get that, it's like, it's like butter. Light crispiness. Not too heavy, not pasty. None of that, right? It was easy to do, okay? I know it seems like I've been throwing mad shade. He has to pull up his hood because it looked like I'm just throwing mad shade at him. But no, obviously this is a frozen product and it is what it is. This sustained me when I was at school running amok. You know what I mean? Just getting fish sticks and then skipping class right at lunch, never coming back. In total, this probably took like hour prep time. We got some really nice fish out of it. It's healthy, not greasy. One thing too, no grease, bro. Well, not greasy, okay? We fried it, it's not greasy, okay? Was it worth it? It was definitely worth it. Thank you so much for watching episode 3 of childhood eats. Alright, we did it big this time. Like, subscribe to Delish. Follow me, That Be Fried Chicken, if you want to see more of this guy cooking stuff. Write in the comments, what do you want me to make next? Pop-Tarts, Dino Nuggets, Sloppy Joes. Let me know, right? Hit my line, call me, reach me. That Be Fried Chicken out. Bye.